Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Once again, the people of Biafra, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you good night, depending on your time zone. This is Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station. Of course, we are streaming live from the platform of Biafra Radio Biafra Extra. I want to first of all appreciate men and women of goodwill who, like the sons of Issachar, can understand the time. We are at a negotiating point, and most of our people cannot see that. But those of you who are able to perceive what is around, I want to appreciate all of you doing all you can, but watch every platform. I want to appreciate the Almighty Creator, for without Him we are gone as a people. Each time we are threatened, there are always people who God will raise to checkmate the inevitable. This is the issue of certain group of black race trapped in one of Africa's supposedly most popular nation, just for the sake of domination, conquest, and nothing more. But this morning I'm speaking specifically to the people of Biafra. I want us to look at the topic I entitled, at this critical moment, we must all get ready to control the inevitable. In a critical moment like this in our lives, if we are not in control of this inevitable, we are not going anywhere. The Bible says when men and women were busy marrying, some of them are getting married and others giving out in marriage. He said the enemy came, disaster struck. And he also said when men sleep, the enemy came into their vineyard and planted ties among the weeds. And you know the consequence. Today, the people of Nigeria and the targeted victim of this conquest and dominance within the Nigerian context. Some are marrying, some are giving out in marriage, some are sleeping, and of course, think maybe anywhere around the world would save us. Nobody can save us. It is we that will save ourselves in the end. And that is why we must pay attention and see how we can be able to control this inevitable. They must come. They are everywhere already. I'm not in my location for about 2 days now. And that is because as a watchman, we cannot fold our hands, not anymore, not in this life, and see anybody rubbish that which we represent. And I moved to a particular section of my own town. I got in there late at night. And then at about around 10 o'clock, let's say hour to be precise. And then there were coffee everywhere. Everybody was running to go home. And I asked the people with me, I said, what is going on? They said there is coffee. And say, what is the reason why there is coffee? Some say our youth are killing themselves as a result of cultist rival. And I could not understand growing up in that town where cultists are killing themselves. This is not our style. But then I just have to ignore that and moved on. And then the next day, consultation were made. And the truth is that the coffee is not because cultists are killing themselves. The truth is because most of the people in the helm of authority would have come out and tell us this is situation report, are now dragging the activities of the Fulani herdsmen and pointing it to the cultists. But then there was another information passed on to various leaders in different lines. And that information say every Agbo indigene, for instance, anybody living within Agbo, once it's 10 o'clock, don't come outside. If you come outside, your blood will be on your head. And why is this? What is happening? It is not only in Delta State, it is normal occurrence in the southeast and of course the whole of south and even beyond. What is going on? And then I was reliably informed, not by people who swung on the wings of propaganda, not by people who will lie. These are people with the real intel about Delta State. That truckload dropped over 3,000 Hausa Fulani youth in Agbo. And from that very moment, killing is on rampage. Kidnapping is everywhere. But what do? You call the federal government, you call even your state government, something is wrong. Now I have to project this so that all of you will know and be ready to control your inevitable, or else this is the end of all of us. Who are these people? Who is sending these people to our land? What do they want? What are they after? You will not hear this news outside this platform. But the point is, the coffee is not to stop anybody. But if you are a terrorist, until the last of you are gone from our land, the coffee will continue. This is the inevitable. And so while we are busy rejoicing about the upcoming election, while we are fighting very hard to blackmail one another for cheap popularity, while we are deceiving our people, the overall, the general populace, just to make us feel good, these children of perdition, sons and daughters of darkness, their legs is on our heels already. In the coming days, we shall go around every community. We will find their position. If they belong to Nigeria, Nigeria should evacuate them. Or Nigeria should build more barrack in Delta State. But if they are there to do their normal business, we don't have problem with them. You are there to circulate us, triangulate us, and ultimately kill our people. You will not succeed. But meanwhile, this is not about Delta State. This is about, first of all, Biafra land. Second of all that ethnic nationality trapped in the context of one Nigeria. And one of my broadcasts, I pointed out, Boko Haram attacked a community in southern Kaduna and then killed half of the population in that community. And those who ran for safety were kept in IDP camp. And then God knows where Nigerian Air Force came and killed the rest of them. I ask, who owns their community now? The Fulani, the Nigerian? The same thing has repeated itself in the guise of Kuje prison. The one the terrorists did not kill, the Nigerian Air Force still went there and wiped them out. Most of our people, you are not at home. The best thing you can do is understand the genuine position of your people at home. Because for instance, they wipe out a community and there is nobody to give the data information of those who have killed. And then you are not here to tell them this belongs to my ancestors. They will take it and rename it Government Sorrowful Quarter. And they will ask all of you not to get involved there because they want to be remembering those who died. They're going to have so many lies to tell you, but we cannot allow them to get to that level. They are everywhere already. They are everywhere. And what do they want? They want our land without us. They want our resources without us. The Fulani, the Hausa, those people responsible for this carnage may not even know the real agenda. And that is the nature of Africa. We end up becoming the instrument of our undoing. But the painful aspect of it is that when this rain will fall, many of our people are not ready. Why? Because some of us are gradually losing our mind for presidential election. I have not seen any politician yet in Nigeria that can save us from this ordeal. No politician. It doesn't matter your opinion or what you think. I've not seen any of them. They've all eaten the Adam's apple. All of them. They have been indicted, all of them. And of course, those who created Nigeria will be there to take their life. If for any reason they revolt and challenge the system. After all, that is why they are fast to put you under oath. But then, this is not to discourage you not to get involved. But there is need for us to beef up security. Security in terms of mode of communication. Security in terms of providing very active surveillance within our community. Security of genuine men and women who will stand on the gap to pray for God's intervention. Security in the sense that we must be ready to respond when necessary. Security in the sense that our people must be properly informed and guided. Our land there is loophole. Why? Because as we speak, some of us are on social media, defrauding all of us, lying and dishing out lie. Now we don't know the truth anymore. So why the issue of insecurity? The terrorists are fixing themselves up within our community. Those who have this information are using it to make money. What are we telling you? We will defend our land, we will do. But the last time I checked, we have ended up killing more of our people than saving them. There is evil plan going on. Nobody can avert it. It is only our ability to checkmate, respond adequately to this crime, this plan, this evil that will save us in the end. Many people on social media, they give you cock-and-bull story, truth about what they are saying, but garnished with the lies. Let me tell you, what is going to happen around us is bigger than all of us. The church will not save you. The mosque will not save you. Politicians will not save you. And if your village is not ready, you will not be safe. And if over 3.5 million innocent women and children can be killed in the name of Nigerian BIAFRA war, and no part of this world made a comment against it to register their displeasure, in a time like this, 100 million of Nigerians will be killed and nobody is going to talk about it. This is not about the Igbos, this is not about the Niger Deltans, this is not about the Middle Belt, this is not about anybody. This is about extricating yourself from the real enemy of our people. Being aware of what they want and how they're going about it, and be ready to respond. Propaganda will not take us anywhere. There are men and women out there who have been demoralized by the actions of your own brother. And I repeat, for the sake of the next generation and record purposes, the system have been complicated. The activities of IPOB is leading our people to their untimely death, but you cannot see it. When IPOB have divided themselves just to cover their atrocity, not to save our people, how can you get the truth? You hear autopilot, you hear Idu Kingdom, you hear Ada Highway, you hear Nedo Fubu, all of them are the same, controlled by Nnamdi Kanu. And then you see Chinasa and the other criminal called DOS on one end, trying to make you feel they are saving us. Their actions in the past 2 years has led our people to their death more than you can understand. Now let me tell you, many people from the east are traveling to Delta State as we speak. Tomorrow is sit at home. Now, those of you in the southeast and the south-south, go to Motor Park every Sunday night and you will see the population of Igbo people and other Biafrans who are traveling to the west. All of them now follow night bus so that they can be able to cross southeast before Monday morning. We are surveillant and monitoring what is happening. What happened to them? And so to kill at least 10% of Igbo people, unquote, Igbo people, the Fulani herdsmen will go out there on Sunday night, and what you will see the next morning, you will not understand. But why is it that our people now have to travel Sunday night so they get to the market in the morning, Monday morning, like this? Because of unknown gunmen, because of sit at home, introduced by Nnamdi Kanu and his group. And you are going to say, yes, I don't see it. No. My happiness is that I love Nnamdi Kanu more than all of you. I have supported Nnamdi Kanu more than all of you. I don't care who you are. I don't see anybody here in Nigeria, here in Biafra land, who have sued his ground up to Nnamdi Kanu. And the testament abound. Call the name, I will tell you the role they play. But when Nnamdi Kanu decide for the love of money, power and ego to rubbish everything because he must be the leader, my brother, let us tell ourselves these truths. At least the life is once. So now, these activities is endangering our people. But it doesn't mean anything to you. And so you are going to say, oh, and then they let it be sit at home. How many people that will die because of this sit at home? You will be shocked. I said the next Sunday, every Sunday, those of you in the southeast, go to Motor Park and check the population of traders who are hustling to leave southeast at night. The issue of traveling at night have been discouraged long ago. But the activities of IPOB, unknown government, ESN, sit at home that they are fighting to free us, maybe in the grave, has increased it. My brother, that is another loophole. The issue of oncoming presidential election, while you are jumping, distracting yourself, losing your mind because you want to vote any bagger. I call them bagger because none of them have shown any sign of defending the right of a common man. It's all about them. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. They will not save us. Why they do what they do? Watchmen should get ready and stand by. You may be the last hope our people will get. Remember, people who choose against all odds challenge the system for the sake of the people. Their tales are legendary, and we may not understand what the world is trying to tell us when the stories of people like Robin Sherwood, King Otto Pendragon, and the rest of them are spoken about. This is not about their power, but it's about what they use their power to achieve. So why you dish out propaganda, why you want to blackmail anybody to project the truth, understand what is at stake. And then finally, we cannot relent in this journey. Nigeria end to this atrocity happening in the name of one Nigeria, all of us are in trouble. Who are these people moving from community to community? Where are they coming from? What do they want? The danger there is that our people are running out of our villages to the city in search of greener pasture. And so these people are leaving where they come from to occupy our village. And so when you get back home, you can't fit in, because the people you will see around you who will know you are at home, you don't even know them. And they have a very complex structure in place that even within your community, they will pass the information that travel faster than the speed of light. We are all being surrounded already. But this is not a call for you to panic. There is hope in the end. But the atmosphere, we must create the atmosphere that will enable you know that if we confront any situation, it is for your sake. There is an adage they say, when you remove a lice from a dog, show it to the dog, or else the dog in time will think that you are hurting them. I think that is the era where we are now. And so if you are a Biafra, if you are in Nigeria, one of the targeted ethnic nationality, do not shy away from this. This evil is real. This evil is in process. This evil may end all of us if we are not ready to ask questions. Who are these people? What are they doing in our community? Who are these people? What are their agenda? And of course, ultimately, how do we stop them? Is it now recognized in the Nigerian Constitution? Kidnapping has become a lucrative business. But it's amazing. Most of our people have gone involved. This is just to alert you. Tell your people, those who are traveling night to escape sit at home, tell them that may not be the solution. Let them look for another way. Because these Fulani terrorists, they are marking on that. Tell your people, the people who put sit at home will not release Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a compromised individual already. I don't want to open all of them, but I shall open all of them. And then you will understand what we are trying to tell you. I will name all of them and tell you why I reserve some information from you. Because most of you, your mind is not mature enough to handle it. If they love Igbo people, if they love Nnamdi Kanu as they claim, sit at home is going to destroy more of our people than all of you can imagine. Have they listened to your sit at home? Who benefit from the sit at home? And who are those bearing the brunt, the consequence of sit at home? Mind the strangers around you. When I mean stranger, I'm talking about the terrorist group, breed. Mind them. Something is wrong. And nobody is talking about it. They are trying to promote how they can control our land and even waterway. In other words, if they cannot take it by the fraudulent constitution, they will take it by arm and ammunition. And then on the other hand, what are we supposed to do? We will lie down and sleep. And then God will come from heaven and save us. My brother, God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. It is a process. You will not understand it all in a single moment. But we'll continue to update you. Wherever you are in Nigeria, call Abo, ask them, is there coffee going on? Find out why is the coffee going on. You will get two stories. Some will tell you because the cultists in Abo are killing themselves. We will discuss in detail in that later. And then some will tell you that they have landed Fulani herdsmen. So Fulani herdsmen in Abo, we know most you are supported by the government of the day. We know your agenda in case you come across this broadcast. and we are following you up. But when this will erupt, let it be that we said it. Do not be careless with your life. Be sincere. Be the true son of your father and be ready to defend your land. Because now, duty calls, just that most of us cannot see it. A lot of things we are going to do. But we are tired of boasting on social media. I think it is time we begin to do it and let everybody see it. On this note, I will bring this broadcast to an end. We are still following their trail. We will find out their activities. And our leaders in the political pavilion, we will advise them to move ahead and stop that rubbish movement. And when they fail to do that, and everybody will know we have done what we have to do. This is applicable to every community. Every news you hear about Fulani headsmen are not propaganda. And every supposed attack by Fulani headsmen are not Fulani headsmen. Some people now introduce some of these practices to catch up with your fear so they can defraud you. And so it's a complex situation. But the danger is real. Fear is optional. Let the danger continue and fearlessly will confront the situation. I remain George ONYIBE, of course from Abo, Delta State, Biafra land. And at this moment I bring this broadcast to an end. You're still watching what you have to watch, and if need be, we'll come up immediately and let you know what is happening. Our people must be guided. Our people, remove sentiment from your way of life. Try to get the truth, because only the truth you know that can set you free. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.